this, just depending on how much time you have to, especially at the start as well, 2 might seem like enough, but as you get used to it, 3 will be better. The glute bridge hold. We've done glute bridge holds before, but this one is a little bit different. What you have to, in order for this to work, you have to really think about what your foot is doing. So your foot, the tripod position, you need to have all the ball of your foot and the heel of your foot pushing through the floor at all times. You get to a point where you can feel that happening, and then you'll lose it again. So you spend 30 seconds each side fighting for that position. So what you're going for is you're going to be lying down. You're going to make sure that your ribs come down, that your bum is tucked this way, so your lower back is pinned to the ground throughout the movement. Now my foot, I am pushing through the floor. So for me, I have to fight to get into the my big toe here, and then when I get the big toe, I have to then really fight for the heel. So I'm pushing, and once I've got full contact, I'm lifting up that other leg just off the ground now, and I'm starting to feel the outside of my hamstring and my glute firing up. You just want to feel that whole leg working. So keep pushing, push really hard, 30 seconds, and relax. And then you're going to do that other side, and you're going to do that twice on each side. Second one, airplane. So this one, it's about balance, but as you know, balance is about making sure all your muscles are strong in the same way. So again, barefoot would be great for this. You're going to start off by getting that tripod, getting everything balanced, get your hips square, bring your arms out. That makes it the airplane, but that makes it a little bit easier. The more you can hinge back, so the more your hip goes back, the harder it is. Then you're moving this hip backwards, so you're opening up. Keep looking towards the ground though, that makes it a bit easier. When you go as far as you can go, you come back in, and then you're going to turn a little bit this way with that hip and back to center. So that's 1 rep. You're going to do 3 each side, and when that gets easy, you're going to build that up to 5 each side. Nice and slow and controlled. What you want to avoid in this is just turning your shoulders. That's the instinct that people usually have, but it's this hip moving back. So the hip is facing the ground, and then the hip is facing, in my case, out the window. Okay, so that's your second thing. External rotation with light weight. So we did this in the mobility section. Now we're going to add a little bit of weight. My weight or my flip-flops. So the same thing, hold by your sides. You're going to go out, 3-second pause, and back in for 10 reps. Use your really light dumbbells, or maybe even like just the bits you put on the dumbbells. Like 1 to 3 kilos each side would be probably enough for this at the start. You just have to squeeze your shoulder blades to make it a little bit harder. Flutter kicks, building up your hip flexors and your lower abs. And we're going to do 10 of these each leg. So you're going to get into your hollow position first. So make yourself long, keep your shoulders off the ground, arms up overhead, and then you're just kicking your legs like this. I'm going to do 10 of those each leg. You can do more if you want, but you just want it to be a challenge in those last like 5 or 6 reps anyway. Tempo squats. So a tempo movement always just helps you to get into the right position without bypassing certain parts of the position. So that's why we do tempo. We're going to do 3 reps, 7 seconds on the way down, 7 at the bottom, and 7 up. So again, barefoot would be great. We're going to go 1. So with this again, pushing your toes and your heels to